A resounding hell no from me. There ain't no way, bro. A better scorer?
Yes. He's a better scorer than Kevin Durant.
No, bro.
How isn't he?
For one, scoring on all levels. So you got your 3-point, you got your mid-range, you got your floaters, you got your under the basket, you got your back to the basket. KD does all of those things better than LeBron. The only thing he might not do is driving layups. If we want to just talk about driving to the paint, Euro step layup, that's the only thing I'll give you LeBron over KD. But the rest of the ways to put that ball inside the hoop, KD.
Kevin Durant has a better offensive skill set than LeBron, but LeBron is a better scorer than Kevin Durant. And it's because the ways that LeBron scores are more unstoppable than the ways that KD scores. And they're more high percentage shots. LeBron scores a lot of his baskets around the bucket and around the hoop, and no one can stop him from doing that. He scores the ball at a better rate than Kevin Durant. He averages more points than Kevin Durant. If the game was on the line, I'd rather LeBron have the ball than Kevin Durant.
What?
For sure.
That's your biggest criticism against LeBron, and you're saying that's what you would give him over KD?
I would give him all of it over KD. I would rather LeBron have the game on the line over KD. If it was a fourth quarter and I needed somebody to just carry us home in the fourth quarter, I'd take LeBron over KD.
Oh, wow. Well, this is where I will this is my last argument to make in the regards of Kevin Durant and LeBron being who is the better scorer. Scoring titles. LeBron has 1 scoring title and KD has 4. Also being the youngest person to get the scoring title. You don't get better than somebody who has 4 scoring titles. How are you a better scorer than somebody who has scored more points than everybody in the league 4 times?
Maybe because you scored more points than anyone ever to play the game.
There's
maybe
no
that's
way
why. That's why. And it's just because LeBron is unstoppable. He's unstoppable. He's more unstoppable than Shaq. He's more unstoppable than Giannis. He's unstoppable, bro.
Being dominant doesn't make you a better scorer. Shaq had probably the most efficiency ever putting the ball inside the hoop. Does that make him a better scorer?
Well, okay. Well, you already know I feel this way. To me, if you take Shaq at his height, he's the greatest player of all time. And to me, it's no debate. Shaquille O'Neal on his best day is the greatest player of all time, or his best season or his best year. He's the greatest player of all time. And to me, it's because of how he scores. He scores in such an efficient way that I can't turn that down. And KD is efficient as fuck. Don't get it twisted. And KD can shoot from anywhere. KD is a better free throw shooter. I'm not disputing none of those things. I'm just disputing the way that LeBron scores is unstoppable. It's how he made it to the finals year after year after year, because when the rubber needed to meet the road, it was like, hey, just give it to LeBron. Just give it to LeBron. Like a young LeBron scored, 20 points straight against the Pistons and shit like that. He's not doing it with KD's skill set. He's doing it with, you know what, I always knock LeBron for this, for his athleticism and his I'm bigger, stronger, and faster than everybody. I don't consider that to be basketball talent. But nobody can stop him from scoring that way. And the same thing with Shaq. Nobody can stop him. So you know me. If I was doing a fantasy draft and I had the number 1 pick and I got the players in their prime, if I pick first, I'm picking Shaq. And it's just because he's the most unstoppable player of all time on his best day. And to me, the second coming of that is LeBron.
I'm not going to give you scoring, but I will give you that LeBron is the better player than KD. 100% every single day.
I even think this. If KD was such a better scorer than LeBron, he'd be better than LeBron.
That's not how that works. That's not how that works at all, because what makes LeBron as good as he is the fact that he can pass. It's the fact that he does drive the ball. It's those things that are different because they apply to LeBron's skill set and not KD's.
This is a huge misconception about LeBron. What makes LeBron so good is that nobody can stop him from scoring. That's what makes LeBron so good. It's not that he can pass. It's not that he can get rebounds. It's not his high basketball IQ. It's because when he gets the ball and he's coming downhill and he's 28 years old, there's nothing you can do about it.
So I'll say that there is something that you can do to stop LeBron from scoring. There's nothing you can do to stop LeBron from driving to the paint. That's his strong suit. There's nothing you can do to stop him from doing that. But you can stop him from scoring. If he wants to settle for mid-range turnaround jump shots, or if he wants to take the fuck you three, if he wants to do that, you can absolutely stop him from scoring. Now, KD is the person you cannot stop from scoring when he chooses to pull up from wherever he wants. The LeBron dominance comes from him being able to drive the ball and then kick it out. That's
what you just said. Like LeBron settling for jump shots is how you stop him from scoring. That's why LeBron's not the GOAT. But all of the things I'm saying is why he's a better scorer and player than KD, though. The only person in this era that has any type of argument on I'm fucking with LeBron in any kind of way is Steph Curry, who ain't fucking with LeBron in any kind of way.
Oh.
But he has a legit argument. KD don't.
Nah,
and not even with scoring.
Not for being a better player, but yes for scoring. So wait. I gotta ask this: is Steph a better scorer than LeBron?
And that's tough to say, and I gotta go with no, man. He's not.
Okay.
Because Steph has so many games where he just misses every shot.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's because, and so does KD. And it's because y'all take difficult shots. If y'all are great from three, you make 40%. Mm-hmm. LeBron scores most of his baskets within 3 feet of the goal, bro. And anybody that consistently does that is very hard to stop from scoring. It's literally why Shaq won his championships.
I agree.
Those are the easiest shots. And if I can't stop you from getting them, I can't stop you from scoring. You know? I haven't looked it up, but I bet Shaq got some scoring titles.
I think he does.
I bet Shaq do. I bet he do. Guys that score that easily are going to always be in the running for it. Like Giannis, you know what I'm saying? He always going to be in the running for it because you just score at the basket so much.
Yeah, Shaq got proof.
See? And if you go look at LeBron's games where he had 50 and 60, he had some great games where he was hitting threes, but most of the time it's just he keep going to the rack, and can't nobody do nothing about it. And he'd be 20 or 27. And KD will be 20 or 27. And the way that KD does it is amazing. But the likelihood of you being 20 or 27 shooting jump shots compared to a motherfucker shooting layups is not even close.
You're right, which is why when KD does it, I think it should get more praise. It's hard as fuck to do what KD does. And I'm not saying it's not hard to do what LeBron does, but like you said with Shaq, if your proximity is that close to the rim and nobody can do nothing about you, that says more about you than you know the rest of the league around you.
It takes more skill to do what KD does. Exactly. That's why I've been telling you, LeBron doesn't have this basketball skill set that everybody say he does. He has this unstoppable athleticism.
He does have a skill set, but it doesn't directly translate to scoring. KD's skill set revolves around scoring. LeBron's skill set revolves around being dominant.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, offensive skill set to me, KD is pretty much second to none with the exception of Kyrie to me. Right. To me, Kyrie has the greatest offensive skill set I've ever seen in my whole life.
Can't be mad.
Yeah, and KD is right there. And then when you add his height, it's like, to me, KD should be the greatest player of all time. And I blame KD for why he's not the greatest player of all time. Like how people blame Shaq for why he's not the greatest player of all time, I blame KD. And it's not that KD doesn't play hard or KD doesn't care. It's that KD made mistakes as far as where he should do with his career. And going to Brooklyn was a mistake. And even going to the Warriors was a mistake. Because it gave people that, it's like Kobe and Shaq. It gave people that, you can't win without Steph. And it was very unfair because he was the best player on the team. In Kobe's case, he wasn't even the best player on the team. So it's like, okay, that makes sense. In KD's case, it's like, hey, I'm the best player on the team. I'm the best player on the team. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, they don't win them rings without me. Like that last year, if he don't get hurt, Toronto not winning no fucking ring. If Steph was hurt and KD was playing, the Warriors probably still would have won.
I could see that matching up better.
And that's just the truth. And that would have been great for KD. He needed something like that to happen.
Yeah, would have quieted all the noise.
Yeah. He needed something like that.
Well, he got something like that this year. He got a chance.
Yeah, he does. He does. But the Warriors thing, he'll never get over that. That's always going to be held over his head. And then if he wins now, they're going to say it the same way, like, oh, he can only win with a stacked team. You know, like in Kobe's case, you can say that shit all you want, but when he won with Pau Gasol and them, it's like there's nothing you can say now. It was like when Steph won without KD. It's like you're nothing you can say now. I still think that Steph's rings are lucky. I really do. And but that fourth ring, that how he got it, made it where I can't say nothing about his other rings. I feel the same way about Kobe, and I even feel that way about when LeBron went back and won in Cleveland. But he need to win a ring since the bubble ring, though. You know what I'm saying?
One more after the bubble.
He got to win one more after the bubble because people are always going to hold that against him. And I think it's a fair criticism.